Well, 21 years ago in Coeur d'Alene, Andrea Klug Napier was abandoned by her mother in the hospital just hours after her birth. And tonight on 2020, ABC's Deborah Roberts shares her emotional journey and the shocking revelations discovered with the help of a DNA detective. And Deborah joins us now via satellite. And Deborah, we're excited after watching some of the promotional material on this story being right in our backyard. Just give us some more background on Andrea and her story and how this whole thing unraveled.
Such an emotional and very special 2020, I have to tell you. We spent a couple of years with Andrea and another young man that we met. Both of them abandoned adoptees who had been adopted into really lovely homes, but always wanted to know about their origins. Well, we go with Andrea on this journey to find her mother. Her biological mother is what she wanted. She happens to connect with the DNA detective, CeCe Moore, the woman whose name many have heard recently, who has helped crack some cold criminal cases. Well, they go on this journey, and as you said, Washington State. We also will take you to Colorado, Anchorage, Alaska, and Idaho to unravel these mysteries. We are with Andrea and the other young man that we meet as they knock on doors of strangers, trying to desperately figure out if they are going to connect with people who are biological relatives. I will not give it all away to you, but I will tell you that they are surprised. They will uncover secrets, lies, all kinds of dark discoveries, really, in some ways that they never really would have imagined. Things that sort of changed their lives in ways they never expected. But both of them, I will tell you, said to us at the very end they have found some peace in their lives, even though they didn't exactly discover outcomes that they had expected. In Andrea's case, she discovered a little more than she would have expected, and a mystery, too, that dates back to her birth in the 1980s. A very, very fascinating 2020 that takes you on an emotional and very mysterious ride for two young people who are trying to figure out who they feel they really are deep down inside.
Sure, yeah. And in Andrea's case, you even spoke to the nurse who cared for her in the hospital when she was born, and even the Post Falls police chief who has some background with this story as well.
Real strokes of luck. You're absolutely right. The woman who cared for her as a baby, she was able to find. The young man who you will also meet, who was abandoned in Anchorage, Alaska, we were able to find the foster mother who cared for him those early years, all in this quest to sort of search out their roots and to discover, you know, where they came from and what the circumstances were around their birth. Both of them raised very happily, I might add, like a lot of adopted people in this world, but just wanting to know. And in the case of the young man that you'll meet, he said that it was almost like he dropped on the moon when he figured this out. And in the case of Andrea, some tears and some difficulty in her discoveries, but also, she said, a sense of peace at the end. A very, very interesting 2020 tonight. You won't want to miss it.
And you said you were following them for years, correct?
We've been following both of them for a couple of years, and we've been with them on this journey and walked with them along the way as they walked up to these homes and knocked on these doors and made phone calls. And you'll get to see all of that drama unfold tonight.
We can't wait to see it, Deborah. Thank you. 2020's Buried Secret.
That special and local 2020 called Buried Secrets airs tonight only on KXLY4 at 10, right before Nightside at 11.